gravel country roads don't have speed limits per se. The state guideline for the speed limit is 55, but there are no speed limit signs for the most part, and I've never seen a sheriff's deputy out here, ever. So you kind of just go the speed you go. I know a few people who have gone, I'd say, dangerously fast on these gravel roads, and yeah, that's not for me. I know my tolerance for risk, and that far exceeds it. Now, this area did suffer a tornado a couple of years back. Was it 2017 or 2018? I think it was 2017. And this might be from that, because I don't know any other winds in the area that have been strong enough recently to do something quite like that and knock all the trees over. It doesn't look like there's anything to block wind over that way for a mile or two. We're gonna go straight over. When you crest this hill, our turn that we did left last time is to the right, so we're just gonna plow up straight that hill. There's some pretty big houses out here. Jeez. Now, as bad as the suspension is on this bike, it actually does a very good job at soaking up bumps. Alright, so we're back to that one road. This is a road I'm familiar with. If we go that way, we can go down to the left and go back where we came from, but I don't know where the gravel roads go over there, so I say let's go back this way and then try and go back east. This is St. Paul Road, which generally I am familiar with the name. St. Paul Road used to be one of the largest roads in the state way back in the day, and St. Paul Road went to St. Paul, Minnesota. And it just kept going all the way south, as far as you can imagine. Pretty slick there. So when I first went on gravel, this sort of stuff really sketched me out, because the front's going all over the place, the back is going all over the place. They aren't following each other, they're just kind of going wherever they feel like going, and it's really nerve-wracking. But the more I've driven on gravel, the more I just get used to it, and the bike tracks generally straight and true. Just don't try and fight the machine, just let it go where it wants to go, but still make sure that you know that you're the boss, not it. There's the grader. Yeah, some of these barns are the original ones that were settled here way back in like the, I don't know, late 1800s, early 1900s, when this area got developed with all the farms. We'll have to wait till this guy crests the hill. passing things like this, but I think he's going to track straight and true here. Alright, on this one, let's continue south. And let's see where south goes. That almost looks like tar up there. That's disappointing. Yep, we ran into town again. Dang it. Boo. Well, it looks like we're turning around again. I didn't know this area had a water park. Since when does this town have a water park? River Springs Water Park. Never heard of it in my life. Isn't River Springs a little bit of a contradiction of water features? It's a spring and a river, not the same thing. You can get a river from a spring, but springs don't really come from rivers unless you're talking about like a subterranean river. Let's continue east. I guess the town has reached its tendrils ever further into the countryside. I do say that like it's a bad thing, but I guess it isn't. It just is what it is. Cities grow. There's tar again. Dead end that way. I think we've reached the limit of the gravel in this area.